guys, this is Christian and I am back with another episode. Wanted to do a follow-up episode of the last one that I did just because there was some interesting comments and questions on YouTube, and I'm going to do this one inside because it's snowing a lot right now. I mean, it's mid-October, late October, and it's snowing. I don't know, it's just way too early for me. I don't know what you think, but I love snow and all. But maybe December would have been a better timing. So anyways, this guy called, what's his name? Kruczek or something like that. It sounds like a Polish name or something, but he says, he's talking about that he's a student and finds it difficult to find the time just to spend with the Lord. And he says here that, do you think our modern busy lives makes God disappointed? For lack of a better term, because at the end of the day I feel sort of a guilt for being so distracted. And I do think that being busy is really a hindrance in hearing from God. I mean, it's just like any relationship. If you are sitting having coffee with a friend and you are on your cell phone at the same time, you're not going to be able to hear what that friend is saying. And it's the same with the Lord. So but I do not think that he guilts us into spending time with him. I mean, Jesus came to remove the guilt in our lives, so he's not here to put more guilt on us for not spending time with him, and it doesn't make any sense. I mean, guilt is not a good motivator. You're not doing it out of love, you're doing it out of guilt. So, I just think he loves spending time with us, but the heart intention behind it is more important than anything else. And I think what really has helped me was just realizing that I'm a son and there's nothing that I have to do. You know, I've been adopted to God's family by what Jesus did on the cross, and God already loves me. He already accepts me, and there's nothing I need to do. Can't prove anything, you know, there's nothing I need to do to earn his love because I can't. He just gives it unconditionally, and I've already arrived. So spending time with God is just like a bonus. That's just the way I see it. You know, if I don't spend time with the Lord in the morning, I don't feel guilty about it anymore, you know. But I just know that if I do spend that time, then it will be awesome, and it will have so many positive effects on my life. And I think if you have that, at least for me, if you have that perspective on it, that will give you a lot more motivation than if you're feeling like you kind of have to earn your way, you know, to God, basically, which is actually the opposite of what Christianity is about. That's why I'm a Christian, you know. It's a gift from God, and you just receive it, and because you realize that you can't, you know, do anything to earn it. Anyways, I used to struggle, you know, with this whole concept of just spending time with the Lord and what it looked like, because I was in ministry school a couple years ago, and I just saw so many people that were just really passionate about God, and they had these amazing times with the Lord and just encounters with him, and I kind of got frustrated because I felt like something was lacking, you know, that there was something that I wasn't getting in this whole thing about spending time with the Lord. And I think a lot of it was just like me, I guess my mind playing tricks on me. But anyway, I just ended up asking the Lord, just what does it look like to spend time with you, you know, because I feel like there's something that I'm missing here. I'm not really getting it. I'm frustrated. And I just felt him say really clearly, like, spending time with me is just removing all the distractions. And that just brings us back to what I talked about in the beginning, you know, that just like any relationships, you just remove the distractions and you spend time with each other, and it can look like anything. So don't compare yourself to others, which is what I did. So that's why it was part of my frustration. But I think I just, after a while, started really appreciating what I had with the Lord, and it started growing, and not comparing myself. I think it's great to be inspired by others, and I have been when it comes to their relationship with the Lord, and just really kind of learned some things. But in the end, you have to make it your own, you know, and it's going to look different for you. then it's going to look for someone else. So those are some things that have been really helpful for me. Just realize that there's nothing you have to do. Anytime you spend with the Lord, it's just a bonus, and just do it out of that motivation, just knowing that it'll be something that really benefits you, but there's no guilt if you don't. If there's a couple of days where you don't really do that, sometimes stuff happens and you're not able to do everything that you like to do. So, but also realize that it can look like anything. If you have a limited amount of time, just talk to him in your car on your way to work, it doesn't matter. So hope that's really helpful for you, and keep the comments and questions coming. Thank you, Kruchek, and I will see you guys soon, I hope.